Dun, dun. Hey guys, what is up? It's your girl Milz. Welcome back to Keeping It Real with Milz. Everything you won't find in the textbook about spinal cord injury.com. So guys, today's podcast is a very, very special podcast because we're going to keep it real. This podcast is called The Reality of Living with Walkers. Dun, 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 dun. And we're going to keep it, like I said, real with you guys because I know there's a lot of siblings that, used to live a physical, normal life, right? Without a wheelchair lift, without a walker. So the reason why I did decide to do this podcast with my sister is because they live with me, right? And I think it was like a very like a sudden change that happened so drastically and quickly, right? Because they were really young. So not only were they growing up, learning, if they like guys or like girls, you know what I'm saying? Like you're growing up and you're kind of like, fuck, bro. Like I'm nervous going to middle school. I'm nervous of being a freshman in high school because they were pretty young when this happened. So I just want them to share their experiences and how they adapted to my life. That is now their life, right? That is our life. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this podcast and let's go ahead and get that started, right? Yeah. All right. So, like I said, I have two of my little sisters here, and we have
Esme and Abby.
And Esme is, how old are you?
I am 22.
22, and
I'm 20.
and I'm 27. Okay. So that means that you were how old when this happened? I'm not good at math.
I was 15.
I was like 12.
12. Okay, so how did you guys feel about that? I know it's probably hard to remember because I have kind of like bad memory, and I know that whenever something traumatic happens like that, you can't really remember like things, right? Because it's like they're pretty tragic and it's kind of like PTSD sort of thing. But the things that you guys do remember, like how did that feel? Like how was it for you guys?
Well, the night that it happened, I don't know why, but we stayed home. Abby and I were home. So then somebody had to take us to the hospital, and everyone was already there. Everybody kind of already knew what was happening, and we were like, okay, so what is happening?
Lost. Like, what the hell? Like,
yeah, because we stayed home. We stayed home by ourselves because the parents left to go with you. And I don't know, I can't remember who came to pick us up. And we got there and we're like, okay, so what's going on? Like, I didn't even know you were in surgery. We got there and you were in surgery. And we're like, wait, why is she in surgery? What's going on? What's happening? So I remember that.
Yeah, and it was just like, you were lost, like you said, so it's just...
So you guys weren't even sad. That's fucked up. Wow.
We were worried, but we didn't know.
I didn't know, like, what was going on. And I feel like it affected me, but it just, I didn't know, like, I was still young. So I was like, I mean, she's going to be okay. Like, I did not think that, she was going to be paralyzed. So.
Yeah, because we got there and we're like, oh, it was just like, it was a bad accident. But we're like, oh, you have like cuts and bruises
so
and
gonna be
blood
okay.
and stuff. We didn't think like
it's not a big deal kind of thing.
That's fucked up, bro.
No, but like you never think like, oh, because you know how Uwe has been in a lot of accidents.
Oh yeah, my older sister, she's like small accidents, like bumper hits, like stuff like that,
Yeah, so we're like, oh, well, this time Mildred had to go to the hospital because I don't know, she had like a bruised face or like I don't know, there was like a cut or something, but never in my mind did it cross like her neck broke, like your neck breaks, you die, like that's what you think,
Or most people think like, oh, okay, it's a bone, it broke, but it's gonna heal on its own, right? Because that's what the human body does. But the only difference with my injury, guys, is that a spinal cord injury is not reversible, and not only did my cervical broke, right, but it crushed my spinal cord and it caused it to swell, and that caused permanent damage. So wow, bro, she don't even know. Like that's how it is living with walkers, bro. Like you'll be teaching them and they're like, oh, this is what?
Like, wait, what? Which one did you break again?
Yeah, I just asked her that like 3 days ago. I was like, wait, what is it? C5, C6?
Yeah, bro, she's a faker.
But yeah, so I was like, oh, well, they're doing surgery, they're gonna fix it, she's gonna be okay. So that was a shock when we learned. Well, the first thing they told us, as I don't know if y'all know the story, but the doctor said she's never going to be able to walk again. She's going to be like in bed for the rest of her life. So that itself was like super, super big shock.
But like, your question. What was the question? Like, how did it affect
Did it
us?
impact? Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, I use a wheelchair, right? Like, okay, obviously, but it's different because it's like there was a time in my life where I couldn't come upstairs and I didn't have a wheelchair lift. I didn't even think that was a thing. It wasn't something that like, I mean, I just got a wheelchair lift, guys. Not even a year ago, maybe like 10 months ago, right? So I used to live downstairs. My bed was downstairs. So my hospital bed was in the middle of the sala, the dining room. And so I feel like that was like a big change. Wasn't that weird?
I thought we were gonna move houses. I thought we were gonna end up moving to a more
Accessible home.
One story, like,
more open, so that we could move your bed around. Like, I don't know what I was thinking, but I was like, it has to be like a really open home so that you're able to.
because we don't
move
have
around.
any. This is not an
My house is not accessible
at
house
all,
at
like,
all.
at all. And we tried. Like, my dad, he made a ramp, and like the wheelchair, the stair lift. What? And it's just, but like before we were like, dude, like it's impossible. It's gonna be impossible. But we're still here.
We're making it happen.
Yeah. So those months afterwards, I really didn't. I actually don't remember much of it. I remember your bed.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, I remember your bed being downstairs. I remember, and then I don't know. It kind of like skips to you starting therapy.
And I feel because you guys were young and not really physically strong, you guys don't remember whenever I used to take a shower downstairs in the little kids pool. And at that time, you guys wouldn't help. I had to wait. I think I would take a shower like once every week, and I would have to wait to my 2 older sisters to get here because it was like I think 4 people had to help me to take a shower. Like my mom, my sister. Like my mom used to scrub me, my sisters used to hold me, and my dad would kind of just be there like a spotter. Yeah,
And we were just like,
I know he was a little embarrassed, like, oh, I'm my 21-year-old. It's like I have to take a shower. Like he kind of felt it was kind of like a dignity thing, like, oh, I don't want to see her naked. Like I don't want her to feel embarrassed,
like shy, not embarrassed, but like shy, I guess.
Well, yeah, like a more dignity thing,
Yeah, what you said, like I don't want you to. I don't think you want me to see you naked. Like that's like an older thing. And reverse, like your parents get old, you are the ones who have to take care of them. Yeah, not the other way around.
All right, so fast forward to me going to therapy. I mean, how was that? Because the parents weren't really home, right? Because they would take me. So like, how was that transition?
See,
I felt like I wasn't important.
Well, sorry, I just broke my neck.
I don't remember. I remember just kind of us being here.
I feel like we didn't have I didn't have a routine back then. Like how I go to the gym right now. So I didn't care like if they weren't here or like like if we didn't like
obviously we had food in here. Like our mom would leave us food, so it's like we got home from school in the bus. We always did that. That didn't change. But the only thing was that the parents weren't here, or like you weren't here.
Yeah, and I never felt like, wow, they're not here. Like I never felt like that, honestly.
Yeah, I didn't either.
It was like, just, okay, they're in therapy. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. And I got home, and like I said, I really didn't remember you being downstairs that much.
So how does it feel to have a disabled sister?
What did you say? Oh, yeah.
Well, I wanted to point out that before her accident, we were not that close. Mildred will be out all the time.
Yeah.
She will be at school,
She didn't like
working
us.
out. We will fight all the
every
time,
day, dude.
every single day. And
Right, y'all were lazy.
and obviously Mildred is like older than us, so it's like Avi and I will be like, she's so mean to us, she's always regañándonos, like she's whatever, she's not even here, and she gets home all angry with us. So we weren't close before the accident.
So I feel like when her accident happened, like she was born again, and we were like, I don't know, we just got so close. It was like, so I like this Mildred. And you know what's crazy? Like the month before her accident, we got close.
We were starting to get close.
Yeah, like she took us to the movie.
Remember?
To get raspas. No?
I sent the pictures the other day.
Yeah. We got close, and then for her birthday, we were like hanging out like that morning of her
We went
birthday.
to the mall.
I remember the morning of, but I don't remember before that.
All right, ignore Esme, bro.
I was going through my own stuff.
Esme lives in La La Land, bro.
She was emo.
I'm telling you, she was emo. So it's like, it's a lot to take in. Like, you're emo, your sister's like disabled.
Emo. I was just chilling, vibing, smoking a blunt.
No, she wasn't, bro.
Oh. Who?
Girl. Yeah, I was emo. Yeah, I was emo.
Like, le se vuelve mamá. Soy emo. Wind. Are you gonna cut stuff?
And not that one.
Oh yeah, that. So I was like, you know, going through my own stuff, you know, teenager stuff, whatever, novela stuff. And honestly, your accident, dude, kind of like snapped me out of it. Like, I was like, oh shit, like there's definitely worse things happening right now.
You're welcome.
Whatever.
That doesn't go in it. Sorry, guys.
And she's childish. Super childish.
That's not part of the podcast, bro. It's kind of
put to point that out.
living with walkers, bro. But anyways, you see, sometimes I be feeling left out, bro, because like,
How?
because I'm not okay. So like, people usually think because you're like the disabled sister, you're like the favorite. I am not the favorite, like at all.
For a long time, you were.
Yeah,
For a really long time. After your accident, papi, we could not say, do anything because my dad will like go and defend Mildred.
Yeah, like, oh, no, eso es de Mildred. Oh, no digas eso porque Mildred. No, compra eso. Oh, in English?
En español. Oh, wait, en inglés.
No, do that.
Don't do that.
No, but yeah, definitely the little
comments like, oh, you can't do that because of Mildred. Oh, don't say that because of Mildred, you know?
Like, don't do what? Like, go running?
No, yeah, I remember.
No, but like, we're sisters. We like fight all the time. Like, that's just what we do, right? But we couldn't because our dad will get mad at us because it's like, I'm just saying, for a long time.
Like what? Like 2 years? 3, 4?
I want to say for 3 years, you were papi's favorite.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to
She
be
was
disabled
mean.
again.
There's phases, you know, we go through phases.
Yeah, right now she's not disabled anymore. We
I'm
treat her
not.
like,
I mean, she's our sister. It's like, whatever.
yeah, it's not like we see her like, oh, she's in the wheelchair. Sometimes we be thinking like that, right? We're like, damn, she's in the wheelchair. Damn.
Like, yeah, sometimes it hits you. Like, I'll be like, whatever. And then I'll be like, damn, like, she can run.
Oh,
numb to the pain.
I don't have a sad little sound effect.
Yes.
But wait, going back to the don't go running. He said that.
No, I just remember one time, like, he, like, made a comment about that. Not go running, but it's like, oh, well, like, how do you think that Mildred feels, you know, that she can run? Or, I don't know. It's because one time I told him how we went to the park and you got mad. You got sad.
Oh yeah.
So we went to her favorite park and she was like, I don't know, because they were running and she just got, like, in a bad mood. So then I told him, he was like, well, what do you expect? You know, like, how do you think she feels, you know?
Oh yeah, that's true, guys. I do get sad when I go to the park.
You see? Jesus.
Because I'll be like, oh, I want to run too, you know, but it's all right, you know. But it's just, you know, it's just a process that you have to accept, and you know. But I remember one time Papi was like saying, one time he was like, oh, well, you know, your sister can run, like, you know, you should go and run, you should work out, you know. It's like, you see your sister, like, it's kind of like, it should be like an eye opener, like, your life can literally change in the blink of an eye. Like, you should work out, you should, you know, like, appreciate your body, or I don't know, something like that, he said.
Yeah.
I can say that I definitely did not start working out because of you. However, I did start appreciating the little things more, you know.
Mildred makes me work out. Whenever I'm lazy, she's like, well, I went to the gym.
Yeah, I do say that. So anyways, guys, like I mentioned, I do get sad, but I think that's how it is, you know, living with walkers. I think, you know, we uplift each other. So I like how that works out. And I feel like living with somebody that does have a disability or a spinal cord injury, I think you learn how to be patient.
Yes. Yeah. Patient and understanding, you know, like just putting yourself in other people's shoes, because sometimes you have nerve pain or you're in a bad mood or you're sad and you just kind of have to be like, your life is really hard, or like,
but the reality is that I deal with it. Esme though, like she don't have patience at all.
Well, Esme, she doesn't really live here with us. She's
But
like,
when
I
she's
don't know.
here-
I don't. She's a what is she?
What?
A traveling roommate.
Yeah, she's
She goes to UTA, guys. And that's in Arlington. That's
You
4
go
hours
there?
away. And Abby has always lived here. You know.
yeah,
yeah. So sometimes I do come back and I'm like, oh crap, like there's little things that I forgot that I used to do. Like our shower, Mildred and I share a restroom. That includes the shower, and she uses her shower bench.
Well, yeah, because I can't stand up, bro.
Oh my god, dude, get
That's
out.
fucked up, bro.
I was stating a fact. It was just a statement.
Sorry, I can't shower standing. But anyways,
So every time I have to take a shower, I have to take off the bench and like put it aside, you know. And I'm not complaining, Mildred. I'm just saying that I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot I have to do this sometimes.
so then of course, you know,
How is that bad that you have to move it?
I didn't say it was bad.
But anyways, guys, let's say I have a bad day, right? And then like
It's not in the like. It's like 1 inch, like you know, like off. She's gonna be like, Esme, my chair. You never move my stuff. No, you always move my stuff and never put it back. Oh
Bro,
my god! And then
bro.
she cries. I'm playing.
bro, but like I have cried one time of being so mad because like it makes a difference. Like an inch literally makes a difference, like my balance and everything.
But you know what? The reality I'm gonna mention is that Mildred thinks that we do it on purpose. Like she just gets mad, and it's like, why does she get mad at us? Like, why will we make your difficult hard? Like, what will we make your
What?
difficult?
¿Qué dijo? What?
Es que me trabo. Why would we make your hard? Just stop talking. Okay, next question.
But anyways, guys, so let's say I am having a bad day, right? And then like I'm ready to take a little shower, and then me cae bien like the agua just like me cae bien frío in my head. Like, you know, that should be pissing me off, TBH.
Yeah, so like when I came back for the summer, I'll admit it, I forgot a couple of times to move.
A lot of times.
No, it was just a couple of times. Yeah, by the end of the summer, I remember. So every time I finish my shower, I will switch the shower head so that it will be to the one that you use.
But like, why would it get me so mad, Abby?
What?
Like, why would it get me so mad?
Because the cold water will hit you like directly in your face. But I forgot.
But like, I feel like the reason why I got mad is because like, bro, like I literally
She
can't do it.
Like she can't.
Oh, and I know that. That's why when you reminded me, I'm like, oh shit, I will run upstairs and switch it for you. Because I
And I
forgot.
feel like she thinks we do it on purpose. Like, why would we do that?
Whatever.
And you admit it right now. Like when at the end of the summer, I never did it again.
That's true, guys. Let's give Abby,
You live and
let's
you
give
learn.
Esme a round of applause. Oh wait, I don't have that one. Okay, I don't have that one, guys. But okay, so what other things you think you guys face with? Oh, okay,
I have
okay.
a whole list.
So okay. So like, I think the biggest issue with everyone is that, like I said, our house is not accessible, right? So I think there's maybe like just 2 to 3 feet between the staircase and our front door. So whenever I leave my chair to go upstairs,
She leaves it like right in the
and then
entrance.
pasadero.
Yeah.
So you
this
can't
is-
open the door to go outside.
This is the stairs and this is the door, and she leaves her wheelchair like in the middle. And it's like, let's say like, when my dad comes home from work, or like anyone that comes in,
They can't
have
'cause
to
it's blocked.
push the door hard so the wheelchair can move too. You know,
Or we move the wheelchair, and then Mildred gets mad.
She gets
because
mad.
we move the wheelchair.
it's like we all live here. It's not just you, girl. Damn.
But it's like, damn,
And
bro.
let's help each other out. You know.
But like, what if I what if I really couldn't walk?
Or you can.
Then what?
But you
can.
can. And it's just like, dude, we're trying to.
Well, like me too, but it just becomes annoying because the other day, guys, I fell and I broke my PCL. So I'm just trying to stay safe.
But it's like, oh my god, my wheelchair. Like, dude,
Well,
just be
because
like,
it's my wheelchair.
my wheelchair. You know, put it back.
But because you guys don't.
Because one time I got I don't get
That
mad.
doesn't sound like me.
I don't get mad anymore. But it's like, you know,
Lies.
well, I don't say it.
We're gonna end up mad at the end.
Hey, we have to say it right now because shit, in real life. Anyways, yeah, like as it went, like as the quotation that as it went down. What do you say?
We're gonna take a recess break, guys. Well, wait, we will be back. We had to take a recess because we were getting a little heated here. I just feel like it'll be different if, you know, I really like couldn't like had no usage of my legs. So like what would that be? You know, like an advice for somebody, you know, that is in my position that can't move their legs at all or weight bear in their legs.
And lives with other people too?
Yeah.
Well, first I will say I know. Well,
Try to understand the other people living with you as well. I mean, yeah, you can't walk, but it's like,
But
don't come for me. But it's like, you know, it's not just you living in the house. You know, it's everyone else too.
right. But it's like you really can't walk, bro. Like you need your wheelchair. So like, why can't you be understanding? Like, bro, like this is the only way I can go to the kitchen.
Yeah, but that's the only way I can go to the kitchen as well.
Yeah, but you can you can literally stand and move it and then put it back. Like for real. Like
Okay,
I had
true,
like zero chance of ever walking.
But
so
it's like, yeah, okay, so but like let's say us, you know, you come upstairs and you're here for like 3 hours. So we move it, you know, and we don't move it back because you're just gonna be upstairs the whole time. You know, and then when you're coming downstairs, we just forget to put it back.
oh, in the night.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
yeah, I think you just need to learn how to coexist and live.
And you know the wheelchair in the front of the door, she does it in my room door too.
But you can literally do this. Like,
Dude, it's literally in the front. Like
I'm
in the
telling you,
entrance.
our house is not accessible, Abby.
And I move it and then she gets mad. But now like I just do it where she can reach it. But it's just like,
Thank you. I'm sorry, I can't walk and I use a wheelchair.
okay.
Yeah, you see, you just learn and you just learn how to coexist.
But I have
together.
to, can I show them? I have to walk like this. Oops.
Oh, she has to walk, guys. And use her two
Let's say I
legs.
go to my room like with my gym bag or
Wow.
like with my canasto, with my canasto there.
She's
like,
walking with things in her hands. That's good
with my,
balance.
with my laundry. Like I have to walk to my room like this.
They can't see your toes.
Like let's say this is my laundry basket. I have to go like this. Like a penguin because I can't walk.
At least she can walk like a penguin.
That's true.
Just saying. But what other? Oh, okay. What about, you know? Because you guys, you know, we live with each other, but that includes going out places, right? So
yeah.
how do you guys feel when, you know, people come up to y'all, or like when people stare at y'all, put like my wheelchair together? Because whenever we go out, guys, I don't put my chair. I don't put it apart I don't put it apart or put it together because they always do it for me, right? So like, how does that feel?
I'm ready to fight. I don't care.
What do you mean? Like who?
When people stare, like you remember that one time we were at Walmart and that one car was just staring at us, you know?
Oh
Like,
yeah, and I think they got mad because they wanted to park there or something, right? No,
I don't know, but people always be judging. Like,
Yeah, it's
mind
like-
your own business.
dude. Especially like, not trying to be mean, but like people that aren't disabled, like fat people that are trying to like park in the disabled one. It's like, dude, you're not
As part of the fat community, you cannot talk
no, I
bad about
can't
us.
because my sister's disabled. Then
I'm not a dog.
and it's just like, dude, you're not disabled. You're fat. Go find another one. It's just
Hashtag offended.
no. It's just like, why are you staring?
I feel like a lot of people do stare at us because like we look young and people usually have that ¿cómo se llama? Not stereotype. People just kind
And
of
then they see
always
her
think,
driving, so it's like she's not disabled, you know.
Yeah,
people think that because people usually don't think that young people can be disabled. right? I don't know why.
It's not the first thing that pops in your head. Like, we park in a disabled, it always happens. We park in a disabled, in a handicap parking, and then people see Abby and I getting off, and they see a young person driving, and they're like, what the heck? They're just driving there. They're just parking there to be close or whatever. And then they see us get the wheelchair, and they just kind of like stare away.
Like,
But
you
it's
better
like,
look away.
yeah.
But how do we feel about that?
Yeah, because I know there's been like a lot of times that people come up to you and be like, oh, ¿qué le pasó a ella? Like, what happened to your sister?
Oh, yeah.
You guys feel kind of like, why didn't you ask her? Like, or what do you, like, why do you care? Is that something that offends y'all?
I
or?
answered the question, honestly, because I don't want to, like, I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover. So, I'm just
Honestly,
like, oh.
I don't think I've ever had anyone ask me when I'm by myself. I'm always with you or Abby, and Abby or you have answered.
I feel like you look mean, so other people don't ask you.
Because it's not their business, and I probably would have said that.
Well, I'm just like, oh, car accident. That's it. I mean, it's not that hard. She's rolling her eyes.
Isn't this rolling her eyes, guys?
She's sassy, bro.
Yeah, bro.
But like in public, you know, how does it affect us? Oh, when we go to the clubs, shit. Like one time we went to Midtown, and
We skipped the line.
we skipped the whole line. Like the line was from the entrance to the whole 610 to like 610, I think.
It was like literally a line of like 50 people.
Like more.
It was a long line, and we're like, damn, we have to wait. And we were passing by the bouncers, and they're like, hey, yeah, come in, cut in. And we're like, okay.
But it was mi cuñado Leo pushing you, right?
Yeah, but I think it's because I was in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely.
So
Yes.
then it was like we all went following her. We're like,
Yeah.
shit, say no more.
Yeah, so whenever you do live with somebody that is disabled, you do get the perks of parking and skipping lines at the club, honestly. Because most clubs, like the entrance, tienen like little steps, and the exit always has a ramp. So, you know, we have to go through the exit to go inside.
Or when we went to the Duelo concert and we were sitting like in the back, and the security, like, he sat us in the front, like literally touching them. We were singing
seriously. Yeah.
I wasn't invited. I wouldn't know.
Anyways,
You were in Arlington.
so yeah, I kind of like it. And we get VIP parking. Sheesh.
So on October, guys, next month is going to be 7 years of living this new life, right? Have you guys gotten used to it?
I have.
Yes. Yeah,
Like,
definitely.
this is like our life. Like,
So
it's not like I'm like, oh man, I miss my old life. Like I didn't have a
I
life
don't-
back then. I was 12.
I don't see it as abnormal. You know?
Yeah.
Pretty.
Okay.
Yeah, like we said before, it's like sometimes you kind of forget. Like, you're like, damn, like, you know, not everyone has a disabled sister. Like, not, like, what the hell, like, Milz
We're cool
in a
like that.
wheelchair. Yeah.
Do you have a disabled sister? That's what I thought.
Okay, what about now? Like, what if I got disabled at this age?
I feel like it would been
Yeah,
a big impact.
Very big impact.
Yeah.
Especially because we did not have the same lifestyles back then. You know, you were out partying. We were in like high school. I was a nerd. I was not partying. But you know, I think now we would have more similarities. We would have been like hanging out, you know, actually talking about guys or like going out together and stuff. So I think that would have been an impact, especially because we're older and we would have been there to help you along the entire process.
That is true. So do you guys feel like obligated that you have to help me because you live with me?
No.
No, I don't.
That's a lie, bro.
Like sometimes she don't ask for help and she be needing help. So it's like, dude, just ask me. Like if I'm gonna.
Yeah,
Say
or
no,
sometimes you don't even
yeah.
have to ask. You know, it's like we do it because we do it.
Yeah, it's not like we're like, bro, I have to help her, or like I can't do this tonight because I have to help my sister. Like,
Well, I've gotten to the point where like I'm pretty independent, and if I ask you for help, it's because I really need it or I'm just really tired.
like a chongo.
Oh yeah, the chongo I can as many-
Ponytail?
yeah, a ponytail. I can make myself a ponytail or a chongo, which is the same thing.
I do it
right?
now.
Well,
It used to be me. The entire summer, I was the chongo maker.
Okay, yeah. Is it a competition or what?
Yeah.
so yeah, if it's not Esme or Abby, it's my mom, and that's the only thing that I can't do. But I mean, that's something they already know. So I'll be like, hey, can you make me a chongo?
Yeah, and it's not something that I feel like, oh, I have to do it.
It does bother me because she woke me up last time at 8 a.m.
Bro, it's 8 a.m. What the hell?
That place.
She always wakes me up. See, I didn't complain about that, Mildred.
Girl, stop. I'm not complaining.
I need to find a Esme. Oh, I do have a clapping one.
Esme don't even live here. Like, no. I'm dealing with her. That place.
Wow.
I was here all summer.
Okay, yeah. You're gone
That's
now.
3 months. Actually, it was like 4 months.
Anyways, guys, we're going off topic here. So,
Oh, yeah, but it's definitely not an obligation.
Yeah, it's not an obligation.
It's definitely not like I look at it as a job or, I have to do it or anything like that. I think, first of all, you're my sister. I love you. We will do anything for you. And it's like nothing. It takes 3 seconds out of my day.
Yes, it's not
I'm
like...
already not doing anything, so whatever.
So let's talk about chores, you know, because we are living together. I don't take out the trash. Like from the restroom, yeah, my room, yeah, but not like the trash. Like
she would just put it out. Like you take it out, meaning you put it out in the hallway. Yeah. And we take it out.
Or dirty clothes. Because, I mean, obviously, you know.
Yeah. So anything having to do with upstairs, taking it downstairs, Mildred doesn't do.
Or downstairs.
Or downstairs.
nah, that's lies.
Or downstairs. She be doing her coffee and be leaving everything outside. Her food, meal prep.
You're describing yourself.
I can know. I can know. I actually clean. Whatever. When mommy was gone to Mexico, I did everything.
Okay.
My mom was going to Mexico for 1 week. 1 week.
But I feel like me and Nesma do we do like everything basically. Mojo doesn't really clean.
She doesn't.
That's reality. Keeping it real.
I feel like if we had like an accessible house, I would, dude.
Yeah,
like
but it's just
take out like como la ropa sucia, go downstairs.
Yeah.
Like the time that I have, like I can only just take a little bit because I take it in a little bucket and go down my little wheelchair ramp and then just go like this. But I know I've tried to mop. I do it a little more often than I would before. Not the sweeping and the washing dishes. Yeah, before my knee messed up, I would wash them.
Yeah.
But now since my knee's kind of fucked up, like I don't wash them like I used to. But yeah,
Never seen you mop.
because you were
She
here.
even made a TikTok about it.
Yeah, I
Fake
made
fan.
a TikTok. Fake fan.
I made like this summer that I was here.
Oh,
Didn't
no.
you just hear about her knee?
I know.
Which knee?
You did it.
The right one.
This knee. Oh my god.
What?
Disney.
What?
Disney.
Disney. Oh.
Oh.
It was a quack quack.
Say it again.
Which knee?
Disney.
No, it's not funny anymore.
Oh, and Mojo has a boyfriend.
Woo woo woo. That's like a gallina, bro.
The reality of living with the walker is that you would think, oh, you know, she's just gonna be home, you know, sad and depressed. But no, this girl got a whole boyfriend. It's like my abuelita.
She been going out more than me.
Oh yeah,
That is true.
The reality.
I feel bad for walkers sometimes.
She be having more fun than us.
She really do. She be out. I don't even know where.
know.
It's like,
I'ma
how
go-
you got there? Oh,
I'ma
her
go
boyfriend
with-
carried her.
Yeah, or she goes fishing. When have I ever gone fishing?
Exactly.
Shout out to Brent.
Shout out to Brent.
Shout out.
It's me. What am I gonna do with you?
Yeah, it was a lame one.
Just kidding, guys. Esme is single and ready to mingle
She's 22 and she
And-
likes going out.
to bars,
Yeah.
and to museums, and she can find her on Tinder.
Stop! That's embarrassing.
Dude, they probably already saw you there.
Okay, so anyways, living with the walkers. Do you guys like when you're talking to like a boyfriend or like no, not a boyfriend? When you're talking to a new guy, do you say like, oh yeah, but she's in the wheelchair?
Who like talk about you?
Yeah,
Like, oh, I have sisters and one of them's like that.
yeah.
Um,
I was fucked up. But you don't include me? Like, oh, I just have
No.
5 sisters, 4 sisters.
It's about me.
I say it, but I only say it when it's, you know, someone that I really like my boyfriend.
Yeah, you know, when you're actually actually getting to know someone, like trying to be serious with someone, obviously you bring it up. It's like, oh yeah, I got siblings, you know, Katie, Mildred, or whatever.
And one of them's in the wheelchair.
And then you have to include like, oh yeah. Well, actually, I only say it when it comes naturally.
I only told Rodrigo because I think he saw you.
Where?
Outside the house. Oh, and I know, oh, that's my sister. And then he didn't make a big deal, and he didn't care. He was like, okay.
That little boy stayed at the house the minute he started talking to Abby.
Huh?
I'm like, that little boy.
Hey, that's not even, cut this out.
No, but yeah, I think I don't mention it like when I introduce you, like, oh yeah, I got 3 older sisters, 1 younger, these are their names, blah blah. I don't think I mention it. Like, I'm like, oh yeah, my older sister has a child, the other one has 2 children, and the other ones are single, whatever. Like it.
Like, why do they care? Why is it important for them to know?
I only mention it when it comes naturally.
Yeah.
Or like when they follow me on social media and they're like, oh yeah, I saw your sister, and I'm like, oh yeah,
she's famous.
Like,
that's what I say.
Do you want to mention something about it? Like, I'm not gonna bring it up. She's my sister.
I don't say
that. Oh, you don't?
Unless they bring it up, or unless it comes up like, oh.
Hold it, my arm's tired, bro. I'm disabled.
I don't mention that she's in the wheelchair. I mention that she's famous.
Unless. Honestly, yeah, I'm like, yeah, she has a lot of followers.
Yeah.
But unless it comes up naturally, I really don't talk about it. You know, unless they like either see a picture or I'm like, oh yeah, we skipped the line or whatever, and they're like, really? And I'm like, yeah, because you know she's in a wheelchair. And then if they seem interested, then I'll mention it and like tell them.
And they were like,
that
oh my god, your sister's in a wheelchair. Cut him out of your life.
True.
Yeah. It's like, why do they
I have to go pee now, and this is the reality of like living with walkers, is that I have to pee a lot.
If Papi was here, so my dad thinks she's annoying. But yeah,
that's mean.
Wait, you have to pee for real?
No, I do have to pee for real.
This is the reality, like on live action, whatever.
Yeah, guys. So we're gonna come back. We're taking a little recess because I have to go pee, and that is the reality, bro.
Abby and I are gonna take care of the podcast. Bye.
And we are back from commercial break, guys. I had to go pee, and we are back.
We could hear her pee.
Yes, we could. Everything, because we're recording in my room, and my room is right beside the restroom that we share. And Mildred always leaves the door open.
Always. And okay, so
it's because I can't close it, guys. I for real, I cannot close it.
She can't,
like I won't fit.
She goes in, so the door goes all the way over there. It's not like she can go back and get it. But the reality is that, so me and my boyfriend,
story time.
Me and my boyfriend, we were watching a movie one
downstairs.
time. Yeah, downstairs. And then it was like, she always pees like in the middle of the night. Like it's either like 12 or like 1. It's always between
the morning.
Yeah, or in the morning, like 6. So yeah. We were watching the movie and then we just heard Mildred pee, and it was like super loud. And the movie, we didn't want to put it too up, because my parents were sleeping, and so you could just hear it like downstairs. And then he was like, "You have a fish tank?" I was like, I'm sorry, that's my sister. And then he's cool with her, so he was like, nah, it's cool.
Yeah, and I feel like if you are disabled and you do live with walkers, whether they are like, your friends or like roommates or just cousins, right? They're gonna have to be okay with, like living with somebody that, does use a wheelchair, that does have crutches, because sometimes, guys, I do ride in other people's vehicles, and then most of the time my wheels, they are not clean, so they kind of have to be okay with, hey, like, is it okay if I put like my wheelchair in your trunk, like my wheelchair in the back of your truck, like, things like that do get scratched. And I feel like that's one of the things that also comes with, living with somebody, that does have a disability, right, that does need a wheelchair, like some kind of mobility aid, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like at first you guys were kind of like, were you guys kind of bothered of your like cars, vehicles, or?
Oh no. Well, I remember my Camaro, like it was just too small, so sometimes it was like scratched. The wheelchair was scratched like the back seat. But at first I was like, oh my god. But then I could clean it. Like it was just some scratch, and I realized that I could clean it. So I was like, okay, whatever. And then right now my truck, well, I just put it in the back, so it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Oh, and we made a
my
dad
is true.
made like a banco, like
Escalon.
Yeah, 2-step stool, whatever. No.
Yes.
Yeah, so she could get in my truck because it's like kind of like,
It's pretty high.
Leveled. Yeah, so it's like,
So I need like a little ladder to go up.
So whenever we go in my truck, I put her watch in the back and the little step.
The little stool, yeah. So if you guys need any stools or adaptive stool modified. Wait, if you guys need a stool, make sure you hit me up because my dad can build you one. So before I do end this video, guys, I want to go ahead and give my sister a call. She doesn't know she's going to be live on air, but I want to ask her a question. And since it is keeping it real with Milz, we're going to get the truth. So let's go ahead and give her a call, okay? Okay. Are you guys excited? Because I am. Here, hold it, Memo.
No, Katie.
Yeah, Katie.
Katie is our oldest sister. Mm-hmm. She is 31.
You don't want to say her age. Just say her age.
Oh, Katie is our older sister.
Yeah.
And she's mean sometimes. She said, I'm not mean. I'm real. I'm honest.
She is very honest.
Sometimes you don't have to be so honest.
She will give you that tough love that is needed sometimes.
Okay. I'm going to call her right now.
Why am I not in your favorites?
I only have mommy and puppy.
I do everything for you.
You don't have me in your favorites?
Okay, we are calling caller number 1. She can hear. Hello?
What it do, bro?
What are you doing?
Man, you know what? Believe it or not, I am still working. I left earlier to pick Anthony up, and we stuck at McDonald's for a McFlurry. And then we were chilling for a little bit, and then I started working again. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Get your bread up. Get your bread up. I ain't working right now, so I had a question. I wanted to ask you something.
I got an answer.
Huh?
She got an answer.
I got an answer.
Oh, okay. So how does it feel to have a disabled sister?
I mean, it sucks. It sucks because I wish that you weren't disabled.
¿Cómo?
It sucks because I wish that you were not disabled.
Wow, I don't have a sad little thing for my a sound. I don't have a sad sound effect for that.
Like, bitch, what? What you mean it sucks?
You are now live in my podcast, Katie. You want to say something to my friends?
What's up, guys?
Hey, Katie.
Hi.
Esme's right here too. Look,
Katie, guess where I'm at?
Hey, Esme came back. What the fuck, dude?
hello.
Did she just leave? But did it? What? When did she get back today?
Yes. With the car.
Wow. You know what? I saw her story on her IG, or I can't remember if it was Snap or IG, and I was like, I wonder if this is like an old picture. Like, I'm like, oh, it doesn't make sense. And like in my head, I'm still not thinking that she's here because she is fucking left the other day. So in my head, I'm like, I wonder if they're gonna do like the same thing they did last time with Wheelchair Puppy, or like a virtual thing.
Yeah, no.
But
Estoy en vivo.
Wow.
Yeah, no, bro. She came back, and Esme, she always goes to college and then comes back. So that's why Katie's a little like, what?
Oh, am I really live on your podcast?
Yeah, bro, you live. You live.
They just heard you.
It's keeping it real with Milz.
Like, I sound so weird because I'm like my fucking whatever I have going on. It's not COVID, but whatever it is.
Oh no, you sound good.
Weird.
You sound good.
Oh,
No, you sound good. You sound good.
Can we redo it then?
Nah, bro, it's keeping it real with Milz. Everything you won't find in textbook about spinal cord injury.com. So, Katie, I know you're busy woman working, so I'm gonna let you go, and we're gonna talk off air in just a moment. Okay.
Okay.
Bye. So there you guys have it, guys. I wouldn't like you guys being disabled, TBH. I would want y'all to walk or run. So, that was an honest response because, I would feel like that too, TBH. But anyways, guys, that's all for today, You guys have anything to add or, an advice for anyone that does live with somebody that does have a disability, a spinal cord injury, anything like that?
Just be patient.
Yeah, I think being patient is very important, and also kind of like accepting that this is like your life. It wasn't hard for me to accept anyways, because you know you're my sister. Just like either way, you have to get with the program, you know.
And it's like you can walk, she can't. So why are you complaining? Nah,
no, but like Katie said, like it sucks seeing Mildred not happy sometimes.
Yeah,
you know. So
honestly, like whenever Mildred, like she's sad, I'm like, it just feels like weird. Like the vibe in the house feels weird.
Yeah, because like on a normal day, it's like we forget it's just Mildred, it's whatever, it's her sister, she's here, whatever. But like when she's sad, when she's like, I have really bad nerve pain, like, oh, I'm sad that hurt. I can't. Yeah, or like I'm sad today just because of what happened. Like it hits you kind of like all over again. Like damn, yeah, like it really, really fucking sucks, you know.
Or it just don't feel the same because Mildred's always like, you know, like positive. She's like, oh my god, guys, so where are you going today? What are we doing today? You know,
that's her.
So when she's sad, she's just like, oh, you know.
Where you go to the store at?
Yeah,
we were wearing jeans, and then she's like, where you going? Where'd you go? We can't wear jeans because then she automatically thinks that we're going somewhere.
That is very true, guys. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and end this. And well, do I have any advice? I would just say that walkers, they have problems too, you know. They also have problems, you know, so let's just not forget about that. You know, they can walk, but they have their own shit going on, like emo days, you know. I feel like living with walkers, you know, it does come with, you know, a struggle, but at the end of the day, I know that we help each other out, whether it's like physical or like spiritually, like mentally, because I feel like we help each other out. And it is a little different than if I didn't have a disability. I don't feel like the house would be adapted like this. I mean, why would we adapt it, right? But I feel like they understand why I have a ramp outside. I mean, it's obviously, right? And
why is there a ramp outside? What the hell? and it's still not accessible.
And I don't know if you guys, it is not. I don't know if you guys have seen The Big Bang Theory, but you know how Sheldon always has a special seat. I feel like that's how I have a seat downstairs in the dining room table, because like me and Esme always fight about this like this seat, right? But it's because it's really easy for me to get in.
Not her name. It doesn't. There's other chairs.
Well, there's other chairs.
They always argue about stuff like that. I already know what Mildred likes, what she don't, so I don't mess with any of that.
Because there's no like reason for you to be sitting in that chair. But there's a reason why you have your shower bench. There's a reason why you have to park at the front. There's no reason why you have to sit in that chair.
Another thing, I always have to move my truck because of her.
Oh, that is true, guys.
Like, I get it. She's disabled. And there's, like I just said, there's some things that we do so that her life can be easier because it makes sense. The chair does not make sense.
Anyways, I parked there because it's easier for me to get inside the house.
Yeah, makes sense.
I know. It's like, why would I park there? I already know it's her parking lot, so I don't mess with that.
Yeah, and the cool thing about it is that everyone knows that that's my spot. You know?
You see, we get adapted to her. She don't get adapted to us.
Yeah, I do. It's because that's my favorite chair, bro.
She's mean, guys. She's mean.
I am not mean.
Has no actual...
And she said she's going to buy me Chick-fil-A.
Anyways, guys, let's go ahead and end this. And thank you so much, Esme, for being here. And Abby, you too. But you know how it goes, guys. See ya. Don't want to be ya. What was that?
That's what you do.
I don't... Bye.
This is the chair that we were talking about. Picking at the thingy. The chair we were talking about that she says that is hers.
Right here.
Okay. And this is the thing that we were talking about. The entrance. So she leaves her wheelchair here. Okay. And then she blah blah transfers to the chair. And then the door, like let's say I'm getting out and it's like I'm like and then so sometimes she needs it here. So let's say we're coming in. It's like oh.
Thank you for watching my video, guys. See ya. Don't wanna be ya.